best. By the way, I saw that, and I still think I make the best leche flan. I'm just saying. All right, I'm one of these days. I'm gonna prove that to everybody.
Do you have any? Why is it the best? What
every
makes
time I every time I sell it, and when I used to do my cooking business online, most popular, profitable item to sell. I kid you not. I mean,
leche flan?
it cost me like $1 to make one, and like 30 minutes of my time, but I sell it for like $10.
Oh, sweet,
It's awesome. I love it.
sweet.
That and my most profitable ones were always uh the flan and frying fish because nobody wants to fry fish in their house,
Mm, mm, mm,
and
mm,
I've kind of figured out a way to get rid of the smell quick
mm.
so it doesn't linger in your house and whatnot. Anyway, I
Tell
digress.
me, help me. Tell me how do you become like a leche flan connoisseur here? How do you? What's
It's
what?
all about the consistency. You see, here's what the biggest people's misconception is with how flan is, right? You know how when they say,
Wait, sorry. Let me interrupt you real quick.
yeah,
To clarify, yeah, Roberto says they're making old time recipes, not just recipes.
you're right. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah,
I,
specifically old time recipes. So that's awesome. If you guys are interested in food, old time recipes, find out more at.
the Lost Filipino Cookbook.
I think I'm running on Windows today. I'm like hanging there for a second.
Yeah, but
So
for
yeah,
the flan, I don't think that it has the smoothest flans. I don't think. I mean, they're good, all right, but the what happens with that is in time the inside gets kind of like I wouldn't say hard, but more solid. You
so
you want
serve it right away.
no, because you can put the flan in fridge and all that stuff, right? And then when you take it out in due time, if your
Oh,
mixture and your flan it's just too smooth, it becomes too jello like, and you don't want that,
okay. Hold
you
on.
know.
Is that is that Roberto? Hold on.
Yeah, well, just message
Like
him separately that right now we're doing the
like
low tech version.
right. No, my tell them that my our brains are already on overdrive. We're already overwhelmed with the fact that we're live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, and we're doing this magic contraption thing with the cell phone and then on the computer, and it's just like don't touch anything. I don't want to break anything right now.
We're kind of set the way it is. We're trying to, Roberto, if you're watching, our TikTok right now is literally just a phone facing a screen. It's a horrible
Yeah,
setup because we're trying to figure out how to properly do it. Bear with us.
right. And we could barely figure out how to put ourselves on the live, much less put in another guest such as yourself. But that's a
But if you want to hear it clearer, you could actually go to YouTube and watch it live there as well. It's on YouTube.
yeah, right. So on YouTube we're the real version. On TikTok it's the fake
Right.
copy paste version. Like
Anyway.
how we used to copy DVDs before. We'd put the camera in front of the screen and sell those
Yeah.
DVDs.
Okay. Now we're going too far here.
No, like don't stop. Like,
Okay. Can I finish what I'm saying about my flan?
please.
Jesus, you guys are always interrupting me. You know what? I just realized nobody listens to me even here. Nobody listens to me at home. Nobody listens to me in this virtual reality thing. Figure, story of my life. I mean, really.
You
That's
thought you mean to say you thought you'd start a podcast so that people would listen to you only to
so that
find
people
out.
would at least try to pay attention a little bit, even two people. No, nothing. Even anywhere I go, nobody listens. Jesus.
Let's have a moment of silence for Jason, please.
Yeah.
He's about to talk.
What an asshole.
Jason's
Anyway,
about to
um,
talk.
pag yung sa flan, pag may konting bubbles inside your mixture, that
Ah,
those air bubbles actually keeps your flan with the absolute moisture consistency. Hindi siya magiging jello-like too much. You don't want it jello-like too much. The best flans for me, at least, are the creamy ones, where when you slice it, it's really creamy. Oh my god, sarap nun. Ganun dapat.
Can you hear someone tapping right beside me? You
I
see
just
what she's
literally saw
doing?
half a face.
She's like. Your microphone is on. You know, I can hear you tapping on your phone. Yeah, but that's just one person. That's you clicking like 500 times.
Ano ba?
Ay nako. Wait, hold on. Let's go back to the bubbles. So you want bubbles or you don't want bubbles in the
You
flan?
want bubbles, not too much, just the right enough of bubbles into your mixture, so that it keeps the consistency, the creamy consistency and moisture of your flan.
Okay.
And then the sugar level should not be too much. You
I was
want,
about to say.
yeah,
Yeah.
your sugar level when you melt it, the caramel, you literally want, the way I see it, you want it
Mm.
to be as close to being burnt as possible without it being burnt. The reason I say that is because it balances the sweetness. If it's close to being burnt but not burnt, it's not too sweet and it doesn't have that burnt taste. It's just a perfect caramel flavor. C'est la
Okay.
vie. Imagine that.
Now,
Ah,
I didn't have much appreciation about the consistency just yet until you started talking about it. But just my experience eating leche flan, the only horror story I want to share is the horror stories. It's like sometimes I feel like they still add sugar to the batter or the cake itself or the body of the leche flan itself.
why?
Some
It's already
I
sweet
don't
as it
know.
is.
I don't know, but that's what I was just saying. For me, the body itself, the consistency, not something that I would always notice. It's
Yeah,
just leche flan. The one that I would always notice, like sticking out like a sore thumb, would be how sweet it would be.
exactly.
Yung sa Tagalog ba, yung nakakaumay, like first one little tiny teaspoon, and you're like,
Yeah.
umay na. You don't want another bite anymore.
Well, because they put too much condensed milk. That's
Oh, so it's
that's
okay.
that's the other thing there. What I do is I do half and half.
Okay, okay, okay.
A little bit of condensed, a little bit of evaporated and whatnot. You do a little bit of half and half, and also just the right amount of vanilla extract, just the right amount.
You
There's
know,
always depends. It's just if you put too much condensed milk, it's way too sweet. You know what I mean?
I've never been surrounded by all these foodies, these chefs like you, Roberto, Christine here. All of you are like chefs cooking. And for the first time in my life, I'm hearing, like it's like the veil has been lifted and I'm like finding out what the magic is behind the dish. And I'm like, I don't want to hear it. You know,
Well, Roberto just validated what I'm trying to say, that the sugar on the condensed milk is absolutely too much. You know what I mean? Kaya
yeah.
half and half dapat. Tapos, what makes it worse actually is if you put too much vanilla extract, it could have that burnt taste into it. And that's what sucks about that. So kailangan tama lang. Every time I buy it, I mean, I make it. I kid you not. I'm not trying to like pat myself. Well, I am trying to pat myself on the shoulder for this one because people like it. I mean, I've sold like hundreds of it, and I haven't heard one complaint about my my flan. So
Your flan.
c'est la vie. You know what though? The only place that came close to tasting as much as that flan that I make is the Spanish version of flan.
Wait, before we get down to versions, it's about to explode my head again. Yeah, Roberto here messaged, sent on the comments that yeah, he agrees. Too much sugar is how did he say it?
Is
Yes,
murder.
sugar, condensed milk is murder.